Hey everyone! Today we're diving into a complicated love story about a city girl and a country guy that's sure to tug at your heart. The huge gap between the social classes means the feelings can only bloom cautiously, and the uncertainty about the future fades away for now. At least they can push those thoughts aside for a moment, but reality bites back as they watch Taizu and Juzai say their goodbyes. Fading from inside, a stronger sense of loss urges. Taizu leaves Juzai at her door and climbs the stairs. Juzai slows, turns back with lost look, just as she's to ring the bell. Suddenly, the street lamp flickers out. She squints, thinking it's just a glitch as she gets ready to ring the bell again. The lights flicker, and Juzai slowly turns her head, looking down along the lamp, finally spotting that familiar figure. Joy floods her cheeks as she drops her bag, dashing forward for a tight embrace. There are no grand confessions, just the dim streetlight and the unspoken feelings between them. That day, Taizu mentions to Junhee, Juzai hasn't responded to her letters for several days, and it seems she has developed a crush on Juzai. The very next day, Taizu arrives with flowers, confesses to Juzai, kisses her forehead, then turns to leave. She stumbles and falls again, but it seems her confession has made quite an unexpected impact. This puts Juzai in a painful dilemma, loving Junhee while battling societal prejudices, and not wanting to hurt kind-hearted Taizu. Facing fate's teasing, Juzai thinks the only solution is to cut ties with everyone. Maybe this way, no one gets hurt. The downstairs lights flicker again. Juzai, in her room, holds back tears, resisting looking outside. But the temptation is too great as she gazes at the firefly she carefully tucked away. Love unreturned, who wouldn't feel a twinge of disdain? He repeatedly tries to meet Juzai, but always ends up arguing. One day, she stubbornly presses the street lamp in the rain. Idiot, think he'll catch her vibe. Junhee approaches. He tries to salvage this hard-won love, but Juzai shakes him off and turns to leave, the rain crashing around them. Junhee's heart shatters, but after a moment, Juzai turns back, looking desolate yet hopeful. Yet she's just as torn inside. As she leans against Junhee's shoulder, her heart softens, and she takes her time to respond. Taizu has understood Jukes' meaning. She tells Junhee she'll write her own letters henceforth, admitting he wrote the previous ones. Whether intentionally or innocently, she underscores that this is her chance to bond with Juzai, nursing her rain-soaked wounds. It stings. In the hospital, Juzai opens her eyes to find Junhee by her side. She covers her mouth with a blanket, eyes smiling into crescents. After chatting, Junhee tells Juzai she intends to confess to Taizu, then leans to Jukes' cheek. As she's leaving, a voice sounds outside. She quickly ducks behind the neighboring bed as Taizu's father walks in. Seizing the moment, Junhee tries to make a stealthy exit, but nervousness kicks in and she accidentally opens the wrong door. It's wrong room. This is not the right room. Junhee quickly finds Taizu. She confesses everything and gestures for her to punch him, but Taizu just laughs and walks away. A few steps later, she trips and falls again. She gets up and tells Junhee about that hat. Dad doesn't want him to see it. Oh no, that hat, my dad's hat. My hat, 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 that horn hat. It's my dad's, and it's for Junhee. Turns out Taizu knew it all along. In the tug-of-war between love and friendship, she chooses to be the supporter. Not just that, she lets Junhee continue to write to Juzai in her name. This way, neither family will notice. Over the 2-month winter break, frequent letters couldn't ease intense longing. Looms over both Junhee and Juzai. Just a day before Jukes' planned journey to find Junhee, a letter mysteriously ends up back in Taizu's father's hands for some reason. Both are quite fond of it, so I quit. But before Taizu can finish, her father whips out a belt and starts thrashing her. Meanwhile, giddy Juzai misses her chance to see Junhee. After class, Taizu sits across from him. Mimicking her father's harshness, she pulls out the belt, saying to Junhee, "This isn't just a belt, it's a whip. Dad doesn't really want to hit me, this thing just does it out for you. Slowly and painfully kill him off, bit by bit." What a brilliant plan. Junhee has no idea that the belt in Taizu's hand symbolizes her deeper struggles. She urges Junhee to take care of Juzai before turning to leave, leaving him with a puzzled expression. To Taizu, her father's dominance and pressure have turned her into the wall between Junhee and Juzai, willingly sacrificing for her brother and love. When a worried Junhee comes searching, she's already hanging fit to a wall. Junhee rushes forward, desperately trying to lift her, shouting Taizu's name, his voice nearly breaking. "Don't look at me. Is this my solo act? Why would anyone want this? Don't die. Please don't die. Don't you dare die, you idiot. Just die already, you jerk. Luckily someone intervened in time. Isaac is saved in time, but this incident leaves Junhee drowning in guilt, making him realize he can't be this selfish. Perhaps letting go is the best solution right now. He gazes at her bed from a distance,